Wendy Del Real lived in a very old house, a hacienda they called it, in Zacatecas, Mexico. Sunlight barely touched some of its dusty rooms. The walls were thick stone, cool even in summer. Wendy was often alone there. Her footsteps echoed in the long, empty corridors. She found the silence a bit spooky sometimes, but it was home, a creaky, groaning, ancient home. She wondered about its past. What secrets did it keep? One day, Wendy got an idea, a fun idea, she thought. She started making TikTok videos. Simple videos mostly. Funny faces she made at the camera, or the strange way the old well water tasted. She showed off the peeling paint and the weird, antique furniture. People liked her videos. They found her life in the old hacienda interesting, different, maybe a little creepy, even then. Her follower count began to climb higher and higher. Then it happened. The first truly odd thing. Wendy was filming herself dancing, a silly dance in the grand faded ballroom. Later, watching the video, she saw it, or rather, her viewers did, a flicker, a shadow, in the antique mirror behind her. It was tall and dark, moving when she wasn't. What was that? The comments screamed. Behind you, Wendy. Is someone there with you? Wendy's heart did a little jump, a cold, nervous jump. At first, Wendy thought it was a trick of the light. Old houses play tricks, she told herself. But then, more things started happening. Doors would creak open, slowly, when there was no wind, or they would slam shut, bang, making her jump out of her skin. She'd hear faint whispers, like someone calling her name. From far away, her phone battery would drain suddenly, from full to empty, in minutes, especially when she was filming these strange events. It was getting harder to ignore. The strange occurrences were no longer occasional. They became a daily feature of Wendy's life. A cold spot would appear in a warm room. Objects she'd left in one place would turn up somewhere else entirely. She tried to laugh it off for her viewers. "This old house sure is quirky," she'd say, her voice a little shaky. But her eyes told a different story. They darted around, nervous, scared. She kept filming though. Her fans were hooked. They wanted more. Her grandfather had always warned her about one place, the old cellar. It was deep beneath the hacienda, locked for years. He said terrible things happened there, long ago, before he was even born. He never said what things, just that the air down there was bad, heavy, full of old sorrows and fear. "Never go down there, Wendy," he'd told her, his voice low and serious. "Some doors are best left unopened." She had always listened, until now. Wendy's TikTok comments were a sea of demands. "Explore the cellar, Wendy. Show us what's down there. We need to know." The pressure mounted with every new video, every unexplained noise, every shadowy glimpse. Wendy hesitated. She remembered her grandfather's stern face, his warning. The cellar felt forbidden, a place of true darkness, but the curiosity of her viewers was contagious. And a part of her, a tiny, reckless part, wanted to know too. What secrets waited below? Finally, she made a decision. She would go. For her viewers, for herself. She found the old, rusty key. It felt cold in her hand. Her heart hammered against her ribs, like a trapped bird. She stood before the cellar door. It was thick wood, dark with age. The air around it seemed colder. She took a deep breath, turned the key in the ancient lock. The click echoed loudly, too loudly. The door creaked open, revealing a flight of stone steps, disappearing into blackness. Wendy's phone light barely cut through the gloom. The cellar air was damp and cold, so cold it smelled of earth and something else, something old and unpleasant, like spoiled meat or forgotten things. Cobwebs hung like ghostly shrouds, brushing against her face, making her shiver. Each step down creaked ominously, echoing in the oppressive silence. "Hello," she whispered, her voice trembling. Only the drip, drip, drip of water answered. Or was it something else? Suddenly her phone flickered. The light dimmed, almost went out. "No, no, not now," she pleaded. Then she heard it, a definite sound, a soft scraping, like something heavy being dragged across a stone floor. It came from the deepest part of the cellar, the part her light couldn't reach. Her breath hitched. She pointed her phone towards the sound. The light flickered wildly, and for a second, just a second, she saw it. two small, glowing points of light, like eyes, watching her. Then her phone died completely, plunging her into total darkness. After the cellar, Wendy's videos changed. They felt different, darker. The fun, quirky girl was gone, replaced by someone pale, haunted. Her smiles were forced, her eyes wide with a fear she couldn't hide. The background of her videos seemed more active. Whispers were clearer now, not just her name, but other words. Words she couldn't quite understand. Blurred figures seemed to dart just out of frame, or linger in doorways behind her, watching, always watching her. Her newer posts were short, choppy, often filmed in near darkness. Sometimes the camera would shake violently, as if something had bumped into it, or tried to grab it. Viewers noticed her reflection seemed off, delayed. Sometimes it even seemed to smile when she wasn't. The comments grew more frantic. "Wendy, are you okay? Leave that house. Something is wrong, really wrong." But Wendy didn't respond to them anymore. She just kept posting, each video more disturbing than the last. Then, one day the videos stopped. Just like that, Wendy's TikTok account went silent. No new posts, no explanations, nothing. Her last video showed her staring into the camera. Her face was a mask of terror. A loud crash was heard off screen. The phone dropped, the screen went black, and that was it. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The silence from Wendy's hacienda grew louder than any scream. Her millions of followers waited, worried. The comment section became a digital seance. Thousands of messages poured in daily. "Wendy, where are you? Is anyone there? Please tell us you're safe." Theories spread like wildfire. Some said she'd finally left the haunted hacienda, escaped its clutches. Others whispered darker things, that the house, or whatever lurked within its ancient walls, had finally claimed her. That she was now a part of its shadowy legend, lost to the whispers. Rumors began to swirl about the hacienda itself. Locals in Zacatecas spoke in hushed tones of strange lights seen in the windows at night, of faint, sorrowful sounds carried on the wind. Some even claimed new videos would briefly appear on Wendy's account. Glitchy, distorted, showing empty rooms or a dark figure flitting by, before vanishing as quickly as they came. Who was posting them, or what? Was Wendy still there, or was something else now in control of the camera? The truth remains a mystery, locked away, perhaps in the dark, damp cellar, or behind the silent screen of Wendy's abandoned TikTok. The hacienda still stands, watching, waiting, and sometimes late at night, if you listen very closely to the wind whistling through Zacatecas, you might just hear a faint whisper, or the creak of a door, or maybe, just maybe, the lonely echo of a TikTok dance. Reader, beware. Some houses never let you leave. Are you brave enough to press play?